Big Mike said on Real TV, he said your coworker is not your friends and they or you're not there. Let's take this back.
Hey, yo, what's good, everybody? This is your big homie, Big Mike, checking in, Real Talk TV.
Hold
Hope you
up.
guys are having a great day, and thanks for tuning in to the video. I appreciate
You
it.
as NASA
To my new
security
subscribers, my
force.
loyal subscribers, thank you guys so much for your continued support, man. I appreciate and love each and every one of you guys. All right. But yeah, this morning I'm going to talk to you guys about your coworkers, and you guys need to understand that coworkers are not your friends. Coworkers are not your friends. Now, there may come a time where you interact with somebody at work and you guys are vibing and you get along well, and you may get to a point of building a friendship. Those things are very much possible. I mean, you see them all the time. So chances of you meeting a friend at work is likely. But understand that you are not there to meet friends. You better be careful what you tell your coworkers.
Hey, you're not there to meet friends. Baby, trust me. I see the spirit from a mile away. I see the spirit from a mile away and what's going on. I know exactly who he was talking about. With the sense that we know manipulation is there. We know the enemy. We trust no one, right? Because they all in it for something, right? You see, Big Mike don't know nothing that the community is way in the head of things. The community playing with fire. They don't even know they playing with fire with the million. So Big Mike up there talking, Big Mike, the ball is in my court. Let me tell you, God say when the time comes, we going to have tanks. And we going to have armies with them. Because the people that don't believe in the same thing with me, they not with me. You can tell they're against me. And they don't believe in God in Dallas because they not sticking with me. They not willing to say anything. So Big Mike, they ain't with us. They ain't with God. And we're going to tag the Justice Department in your subject, right? They ain't with God because they was with God. They would be with us, not with Yellow Breezy, not with liars, not with any of them, not with Trap Boy Freddy, not with his. If they was with God. Big Mike, I already know what's going on. Hey, but Dallas, Texas, Senator Hall know what's going on. And Senator Ted know what's going on. So right now, that is not about those things. Senator Ted's job is at stake. Governor Abbott's job is at stake. And I'm not talking about threatening, I'm talking about going to jail. If they let this go on long enough. God say, when we work for them because we believe in God, right? Why they not Yellow Breezer and Trap Boy Freddy and Dallas? I know what's going on in the communities. I know what's going on in the society when they don't believe in God. I know what it is. This is for Big Mike. Real Talk TV. God said, I'm giving you Real Talk TV. I'm giving you Real Talk TV. Things are already, but the community call people stupid. That's the difference, Big Mike. The people in Carrollton community and at that mall and Garland, you stupid, you retarded. We have to give them knowledge, right? So you telling me to be careful with society saying racist names, right? You dummy, you retarded, and you scared of your little brother MO3, right? You see, that's the difference. When we give the world a little knowledge. When we get a world a little knowledge, right? I know my enemy. And I know they, with Yellow Breezy and Trap Off, we'll never be the same. We'll never be the same. We will never be the same. We would never be the same, Big Mike. Me and Dallas would never be the same. We would never be the same because they rather ride for liars and ride with people that don't believe in God and not ride for God. We would never be the same. And you have to understand that. We would never be the same. They ride for liars and like the niggas with the money ain't scared. I told the gang and I told the civil rights and I say, God said a nigga that believe in me ain't scared. They fear God. They fear America. They fear God because what we are bear what we have. They feel. I told the civil rights in the Justice Department with the game said on it saying, nigga with the money on. They say they don't love me no more. And the remix on there. But God said they don't love me no more. They don't love what we stand for. They don't love me no more. They don't love why I put them on this earth for. They don't love me because they willing to portray me for liars in the city. They don't love me. They're willing to portray America. I know they ain't your friends. God said they never was because of what we stand for. The ability that we stand for. God said, even when you doubt me a little bit, can you still believe in me? Like on Dragon Ball Z, I know when your heart is at 50%. I know when your heart is at 60%. I know all of those things. But God said, even when you doubt me, when they had that monitor, can you still keep your faith in me? Even when you doubt me, God said, can you keep your faith in me? Even when God said, I give people hearts for a reason. I give them sight for a reason. If I was in the army, I wouldn't need a satellite to see my enemies. I wouldn't need monopoly. I would see my enemy by spirit, by body motions of the spirit. And we have to understand that's more greater than any of those things and how powerful God is and how powerful and great we are inside. It ain't nothing that we can do when we come together. When I talk about family tree, I say, who want to be a part of my family tree of history? You're a part of Yellow Breeze and Dallas family line tree. God said you're being part of truthful legend. God name been running through the centuries. But our name can last through the centuries. Our family tree can last through the centuries while they name lie, they names tree name with lies. While our tree stand for truthful and keeping it 100 with God, where they tree have lies. And Yellow Breezy family tree have lies. But they can't understand it. I'm watching the spirit. I'm watching them. One of the kids, he mumbling his words while talking. Same thing with the Wildcat judge. He mumble his words, right? Oh, you lie on me. I know why you that. You got Texas on your arm. I know you the enemy going against God and other people not hitting. I know you the enemy. I know you the enemy. But we have to understand. God say we have to understand the bigger picture here with understanding of it. The thing is, Big Mike, you walked away from your family. Let me tell you something. All of your family might have an idea. Your best thing, my brother got True Colors. He been wanting to do clothing line for years. Right? He wanted clothing lines for years with True Colors. With my art designs and with his designing, we can open up a factory. Open up a clothing store. We already know what's going on already. I don't even have to read the interview. And God said the spirit is everything that I need. God said, I want the enemy to come, for we can pull them from underneath that seat, and the senators none from underneath that seat. They've been watching from day one, trust me. So I wish Big Mike, I hope you get this interview, and I hope you get it, because the mayor's job is at risk. And I don't want them to get 10, 20 years with the senators and they abuse it because they care what other people. No, this is between me and thanks, Big Mike. I already know things that you know. Trust me, I've been on this earth long enough. Let me tell you, a teacher, Miss Chastity, told me while I was in school. And she told me something, Hubert. Doris, an ex-girlfriend of mine, used to like you until she started hearing all of these things about you. Why you worry about what other people think? That's the difference. That's the difference between that. I had an evaluation done. It's to say what I'm good at. I'm more good at my hands. And then it talked about, we talked about the world. And then we talked about, I can't control. Then they said, do you believe that? The thing is, they always wanted to live in the moment. I wanted to plan in the moment. That's what we can't understand. Strategize when they wanted to party and get high and Sabine and them. Me, I was so much farther behind at 15 and 14 working. Every time her mama come in there, I'm working at 14, 15 years old. But a woman with a pussy between her legs, a woman with a PUS between her legs, she don't understand that. You talking about your leftovers, and they trying to get rid of you. They trying to get rid of you. But you a woman with between your legs. That next girl trying to get between me, and you just a woman that's between your legs and think you all that in a bag of chips. That's the difference I don't understand with Sabina. That's the difference that we can never understand in Carrollton, Texas. That's the difference between me and her. You're a woman. I don't need you to claim me. I don't want nothing to have nothing to do with you. I ain't repping her. You think I'm repping her? I'm repping her lies and what she stands for? It's not about her. My legacy at ruin. She can let her legacy with her cousin and her friend jealousy. It's not about her, you hear me? My legacy.